Okay, good morning. Today, let's discuss few of the topics. First, I got request like how to manage return PO process. Okay, so what is return PO? How we manage return PO in SAP? So that I'm going to explain in the system itself. So let's get into system now. Okay, so I'll go directly to the PO screen because everyone know about how to create purchase order. So I don't want to stress much on that. I'll get into SAP sorry, transaction code ME21N, and I'll pick up here create new PO. Okay, then I'll choose org structure, org data. Okay, and I'll select the vendor and then material. I'll take the material from the selection option here. So I'll go with the plant number. Okay, so just imagine this is a material. Okay, so we are going to return to the vendor. So it is not like ordering. Okay, we are going to return the material to supplier or vendor. So how to do that? What is the major difference you can see compared to a normal purchase order to a return purchase order? Okay, so you can say 5 numbers of quantity which you are going to return to the vendor, and I'll choose the plant number here. Okay, most of the things are same only. Okay, location it is asking, see, whenever you are creating a purchase order, the store location not mandatory like to enter it, that can be entered when you receive the goods. But when it comes to a return PO, like this case, uh, someone maintained this field as mandatory, so it is asking. Okay, but in a return PO case, definitely you should enter the store location from where you are going to remove the material from the PO level itself. It is good. Okay, because it is very clear for the storekeeper from where to from which location can be removed, so they will be very clear on that. Okay, just you click on this, and this is two are the locations are there. So the material which is kept in this location, so you can remove from there. First of all, you should see the stock of the material. Okay, copy this, go to MMB, pass the material. Sorry, here, execute. So I'm not passing any plant number, just wanted to see like in which location, which plant it is available. So I can see there are 6 numbers are there in this plant and this location. So somewhere it found defect or something which to be returned to the PO, sorry, to the vendor. So we are going to return, and even you can see there is 50 numbers of on order stock is, that means already PO is created, and this is the available quantity. How to see the uh, movements and all? You can see the movement like this by clicking on the material movements. Okay, even you can reverse by the material document if you have recently received, but this is the scenario which where I'm going to show send the material back to vendor by reference with reference to the purchase order. Okay, I hope this is clear now till now. Okay, so I'll say I remove 3, I'll send back 3 kg of material. Okay, here there is one option. Okay, here, so next to the info record, or you can see in between there is 2 options are there. Even you can learn this free also. What is free PO? Okay, today let's go with the return PO, and if we have time later, I will explain free also. What is free PO? Okay, so returns item, just check this checkbox, then this PO will consider as a return PO. Okay, now I'm going to save it. Okay, so this PO got generated in the system. Okay, now the question is like how this is different in the table level. So you all know EKKO is the table for header level and EKPO is the table for the item level. These two are the major table where the data will get stored in the SAP. Now let's go to table level details, how you can differentiate if you want to extract or if you want to get some details, what all the written POs are there, the data, right? One is like you can go with the report, which is ME to N. By ME to N, you can filter out the written POs, which is there in the system. One option is there. Okay, this is the major report. Or if you want to check from the table level, then you can go with the SC69. Okay, normally SC69 will not the users will not have access to look into it, but as a consultant we can go and investigate much about the table level details. Like if you want to do some different report, then you can go and check the report through SC69. Okay, sorry, table. Now I'll go to table SC69. Here I'll just first I'll check the EKKO table. So if you pass the PO, this PO, so that data will be available in the system level in the backend. Okay, but written PO checkbox we have done in the item level. So in this level you don't see that detail. This is the header level detail display. You can see all the fields available, like purchase order category, what is that, and then document type, then status, which date created, vendor, language, everything, all the fields you can see here. These are the technical field name, there is a description. Okay, now if you want to see the uh, the field which I selected in the front end as a written PO, so that field name sometime may ask in the interview, what is the field name which you refer written PO? So that field name we go and check now. EKPO. Okay, I'm passing this. Okay, so here you can see number of like fields, so you can unselect or select, or like that option is there. If you want to display only few fields in the output, so just select deselect all this, so it'll unselect all. And if you want to select only the PO number, sorry, PO number, then item number, then changed on some, all these fields can be selected. And here you can uh, identify, like if you go back to this screen, so ME23N. Okay, I'm opening this PO. So if any doubt is there, just stop me. I will just clarify. So this is a PO, right? I'm just opening here. Okay, so here the written option checkbox is there, right? To see the field name, this is all you know, but I'm just again I'm sharing this information. Just press F1, okay, in the keyboard. When you press F1, then it will give a this pop-up performance assistant. So here you can see the technical details. Fourth icon will give you more on the technical details of the material, sorry, field name, which program running in the back end, and then what is the table name. See here you can find the structure, not table. Wherever you find N, enjoy transaction, ME21N or ME51N, wherever N is there, then you will not see any table, because it is a category belong to a structure. Structure contains multiple table also. It is like SAP has come up with that uh, like technology kind of. Okay, so here you can see the field RETPO. You can remember this field if you want to. Okay, if you say like I have worked on written PO major time, and even if any solution required and all, right, I have taken care of that, then that chance, high chance they may ask, okay, interview time, what is the field name? So RETPO. I'm copying this. I'm going to the table level, and here I'm going to search it. Okay, enter. So you can see here returns item field name is there, RETPO. I'm checking this, and also I'm going to check the material number. Material number field name is MATNR. Okay, just remember this. It's simple. material number, shortcut is MATNR. Okay, if you want to have a like company code and plant, just remember these three also, which is generally used: BUKRS, WRKS, and LGOT. Okay, company code, plant, and store location. Try to remember these fields. Okay, because for experience for people, they may expect few of the fields to remember. Okay, now I'm just executing here. So here you can see this PO contains the return. Okay, example, I pass, I come back, and I'll pass other PO here. Okay, so this is one PO which we have created now. I'll select other PO, multiple selection, new entry. Okay, so example, I'll take previous PO of this in this system 66. Okay, and I'll execute. Okay, so the previous PO is 66. It's not containing this field, so it is easy to filter the data, okay, which is return PO, which is not normal purchase order. So you can go with this particular field in the table level. Okay, so everyone are clear till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the concept is like, so this return PO is raised, and there will be a storekeeper. He has to return the goods to a vendor, and his job is to do a GR, in the sense the same process here, by going with the MyGo transaction, and you're going to return, but you can see the movement type in the item level. Okay, I will show it once I enter here. Okay, this will be showing as 101. Don't get confused with the header level, but when you go into a item level details, okay, you can see a movement type is 161. So this is a difference of 122 and 161. So 122 is a transaction, movement type, which is for returning the material to a vendor without a PO reference. Okay, I hope that all 122 movement type you have experience. We have already done that also. If not, I will show one example for that also. Okay, so this is a GR returns with respect to order number. You can see the order number here. Okay, and check it. So you are not flagged. Okay, I'll flag it. Check. Okay, so you are getting this error. Someone set up a shipping instructions. Okay, so until unless you are not going to evaluate shipping instructions, then system will not allow you to post the GR. This is normally we set up for the receiving the goods. Okay, and in the PO level, the shipping instruction is already mentioned. To see where exactly it is mentioned, I'll go to PO delivery. Okay, here you can see shipping instruction V1 was selected automatically. Okay, while creating the PO tab, so it was taken as automatically. You can remove, or you can go back and you can evaluate also. Nothing wrong in that, because even when you are returning the goods also, you are following some shipping instruction, then evaluating the shipping instruction compliant with this 100 score. Okay, and check it. So now that error will not be there. So you can see document is okay. Okay, now I'm going to post this document. So already you have seen 6 number stock were there in the store location and plan. So once we post this, we'll go back and see the stock of material. Okay, and you can see material document, this got generated. Okay, now I'll go back to MMB and I'll execute here, and you can see out of 6 number, 3 number got returned, like we have returned to the vendor, so it is reduced from the system. Okay, if you want to see the movement type, you can go to material movements, and you can see 3 kg of material is returned to the vendor with this document. You can display from here also material document. It will directly go to this screen, and if you want to see the document info, FI document, just click on FI documents, then get into here accounting document, then see how this the transaction event key will hit in the return PO case. So as you know, in the inventory, when it is coming inside our organization or our firm, then it is a plus, always BSX plus, and WRX is minus. But in this case, BSX is negative, 300 value, this much is going out of the organization, and this much of money should get back to us. Means this to be returned, means vendor should pay back us, and this is pending. Okay, how this can be nullified, means how we can get the money from the vendor to our account. Okay, that I'm going to show now by doing the Miro transaction. There I'm not going to do a invoice, I'm going to do a credit memo. I'll show that process. Go to Miro. Here you just pass the PO number. Okay, this is the PO number. Okay, it is taking some time. Okay, so I'm going to add the PO number here. Okay, purchase order number. So date is not entered. I'm going to enter the date. Okay, sorry, I have to change this to a credit memo, not invoice. Just enter credit memo. Okay, see here. So 300 is the value which I'm going to copy and enter here in the basic data. Sorry, Control X. Okay, enter. Everything is good. Okay, it is showing here Dynamics Enterprises with a GL account this. Okay, and here you can see K. What is K? Account type. Now what is S? You can see here S is GL account and K is like a vendor's account. Okay, so vendors has where this vendor account is maintained. This is maintained in the vendor master. If you want to see that, let's go to PO. Okay, wait. I'll just show that. Go to PO, go to vendor, and go to the accounting view. Okay, here we are not able to see. What I'll do, I'll just copy this /o sk03. Okay, in S4 HANA 1909 or 2020, whichever latest version, we are using BP transaction. These all obsolete. So just we are using this sk03 to just view the details in ECC. And here I'm going to enter the required only company code data. Okay, I'm going to select the company code data, just view the GL account of the vendor. See, this is a reconciliation account which we entered during the vendor master creation. So same fields are available in BP also. I don't see much I don't see different fields in the BP. Most of the fields which we enter in all this transaction which is available, but only the difference is first we create business partner, then we link with general data, then purchase organization data, company code data, like that we extend, and then finally it will get saved in different tables. Okay, now okay, I'm just diverting with this content. I'll go back to a Miro screen. Okay, in the Miro screen, you have to see balance is 00. So everything entered properly, and then our job is to now post it. Okay, save this. Okay, enter this. Okay, document got generated. So document number 51056101124. Okay, now how we can see this display of this credit memo? Go to MIR4. MIR4 is a T code to display all the invoice got posted. And don't think like once we post Miro, if it is invoice or credit memo, money will not go to vendor or money will not come to our account. there is another process where finance team will do a posting of the all the open invoices which is posted for the current month. From there only the money that transaction part will happen. Okay, so till here we have, like, we should have knowledge about how to manage all this process as a SAP consultant, about the front end and about the back end, how this number ranges happens, how these tax codes are there, how this posting will happen, what are the GL accounts are there, what are the reconciliation account, every in detailed information you should know, okay, as a consultant. Okay, here when I get into this, so you can display this, you can see this is credit memo posted in the system. Okay, and when I go to PO level here, okay, you can see the history of the PO with the GR and uh, invoice. Okay, here you can see 161 is the minus only, and even invoice is showing as a 3 minus only. If it is a invoice, sorry, if it is invoice, then it is a 3 plus, but it is a credit memo, so you can say 3 minus. Okay, and even value also 300 minus, which should come to our account. Okay, and if you go to status of the PO, you can see 3 kg minus means, so we are going to return the material to vendor, and 3 kg minus is returned, and the invoice also. Okay, there is no quantity to return again with the vendors, it's a zero quantity. Okay, I'll come back and show you how to close the PO also. Okay, hold on, this is our PO, right? Already it is there. Okay, now I'll show you the moments in the credit memo that will give a more clarity about the plus and minus part. So go to follow on documents and accounting documents, and here you can see the KBS is always vendor account, don't get confused. Okay, this is our company code, and this is the account which is showing here, dynamic enterprises. See, when we posted GR, there you can see a reconciliation account. Okay, and even when you go to credit memo, there I have shown you reconciliation account of the vendor, so that is vendor account. Now this is company's account, where this much of money will come back to our account. Okay, and this is the minus which is showing plus in the GR time. Okay, WRX should get nullified. This is the 191100 is the GL account for the WRX. If you go to OBOIC, okay, there if you select WRX as a transaction event key, then you can see this is the WRX account, transaction account details. Okay, this is account key, and this is the GL account which already maintained. Okay, and here you can see the tax code, all the details will be available here. Okay, and more, if you want to deep dive into general ledger view and all, you can click on this, and you are able to see the general ledger view. This is for the accounting related things. They'll refer this document and all. Okay, even I am not very clear, much knowledgeable on general ledger and all. Okay, just you can follow like this. Okay, then if you want to click on the header level, you can just click on header level. Okay, so header level will give you more details about the currency, and then reference transaction details, reference key, then who is entered by which T code, which T entered. Okay, everything you can see in the document header level. And here you can see document type is RE. Okay, gross invoice receipt, like that. You can see the options also, what all the document types are there. Okay, so now we have done RE. Okay, and if you go with RF, it's invoice, like that. Okay, there are different options are there in the document type. It's about accounting related document type. Okay, how we refer document type for the PO and PR and all, right? The same way there is a document type for the invoice or credit memo. Okay, this is about the overall process. Okay, now I wanted to show, okay, how to close the purchase order. Okay, I'll go here, I'll add the PO number. Sorry, I should add the PO number. Okay, enter the PO number, then come here in the item detail. Everything is clear. Like once that account part also covered, like finally what we'll do, if you want to show, like, okay, I'll go to the change mode. Okay, if you want to complete this PO, means this is the checkbox, delivery completion checkbox should be checked, and then you can save it. Okay, this is standard PO got changed, means completely this PO got managed, like it is covered. Okay, and there is no action. Finance side, there will be settlement and all, they will take care of. If any concern is there, they'll come back and you can uncheck also this PO. But in some of the cases, we will not, in some of the organization, we will not do a manual delivery completion activity and all. If there are 100 PO or 1000 POs are there on in an organization, that time we can run some report or a transaction where this mass activity will happen. Okay, some cases I have seen, it is customized report will be there, where it will fetch all the PO which is already closed. Okay, and the just delivery completion check will be done. And if you want to lock this PO, you can go to this option, select this and lock, and then you can save it. Okay, so this, if anyone come and no one can come and change it until unless you just unlock this. Example, if I go to ME22N, okay, it is changeable option, right? PO changeable, but see, you cannot change the quantity or nothing, because it is a standard PO change option only. But even it is ME22N, it will not allow you to change until unless you unlock this. You can unlock also here. Okay, if any deletion of any new items are there, multiple line items are there, you don't want to proceed further and all, right, you can delete, select and delete the line items, like that. This option is there. Okay, so any question till now?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Yuga.
So, sir, in like real time scenario, we are locking the PO just now with one functionality you have shown. So, sir, we are locking in real time scenario also. Like in my question is that, sir, in what kind of situation we are locking the PO?
Okay, locking PO is everything is done. There is no action pending with that PO. So the better thing is that you can lock it. Okay, because other people, any other user come and do that activity on that PO, there's no control, right? Example, there are 10 users are there, so they're accessing the system, and you are the one person buyer who has done all the activity on that PO, and someone will come and just do that update or something changes on that, so that can be tracked. So you can go and see the document header and document item level, everything you can see who has done the changes, everything. Okay, that is there. But to be safer side, once everything is completed, there is no action on that PO, better to lock. SAP has given option that you can lock it.
Okay.
Okay, it's like locking your home. Okay, and only you can come back and unlock. But here, anyone can unlock with the action. But if anyone unlock also, that you can go and check who has unlocked. Okay, so that you want to see how exactly that part. Okay, so example, see, this is the PO. Okay, now this is activity done by the user Bhumika. Just take this. Okay, just select this option and go to environment and see the document item level changes. Okay, you can see the activity done by this T code, like and with the user, everything you can see. But next I will log in with other ID and then come back and do some changes on this, unlocking and adding some value, then it will show others name. Okay,
Okay, sir.
got
Okay.
it, right? Okay,
Thank you, sir.
no problem. Okay, what is the next topic? Let me check once.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, go ahead.
Uh, is it for standard PO? But if you have any subcontracting process, what will be the procedure for returning PO?
See, subcontracting also same only. You have received your material and it is available in your premise. It is finished product. Okay, so majorly we will return through a 122. So 122 is a moment type which you can refer the material document and you can return. So this is a scenario where I taken it. We don't have any reference of the material which is available in the premise. Okay, so somewhere you have to return back to a vendor. So somewhere it should have some reference, right? So this is the material we are going to return to this vendor. If someone come and audit your company, just you take some company will come and audit and ask, okay, you have this much stock and this much is not available. So show me the activity, what has happened in the system, why you returned, what is the reason, whether money has come back and you have adjusted everything. And physical, see, the majorly all this SAP system is required for what? Just to keep everything transparent, right? You cannot do a business of keeping all the stocks in your company and running all the things whatever you want. No, that is not right method. There is some system that should be followed. Okay,
Okay.
that's the reason you refer all this kind of process which is which SAP has given. So majorly you should follow the standard one which is available, and this is an additional feature given by SAP that you can return the material to vendor by return PO. Okay,
Okay.
normally consignment part also we will do like that. Sometime we got lot of things, lot many POs are there, we don't know which lot you got material. So you cannot reverse it randomly, right? Example, you got some 500 quantity and you have used some 450 quantity, 50 numbers left out which is not even useful. So then you can send in this format. Okay, which is low value. See, low value means even vendors also will not worry much if you're returning. Simply if you return, even that is loss for them, right? If any defect is there or any damage is there, within a time limit you can return through the directly with 122 moment type, or you can cancel on the same time when you receive the goods. If you find defect during the store keeping time only, then you can reject there only, you can put into block stock, and from there they will come and rework, and then you can move to your own stock. There are different scenarios are there. Okay, you have to follow the scenario as per the business, uh, how they follow the system.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, okay, let me move into next subject. Just a moment. 122 is already explained, so you can refer it. Okay, then subsequent adjustment part is there, service procurement is there. Okay, let me talk about batch management detail. Okay, what is batch management, how you can handle the material in a batch management. I'm not going in depth about that. Whatever I know, like data is ready today, I'm going to explain. If you want more details, I'll just maintain the data and I'll explain. Okay, so I have one reference also. I think this is a reference PO. Sorry, this is a reference PO which maintained, I have maintained the batch and all for this material and PO. I'll use that to explain now, and even you can recreate that process in your system also. Okay, I'll explain in batch management what are the prerequisites to be maintained for the material master. I'll log in again. Okay, I'll go to PO. Okay, so first thing I'll go to material master and I'll show you what is the prerequisite to be maintained. So in the material master, you should choose always batch management checkbox here. You can see here purchasing view, and this is a checkbox to be maintained batch management. Okay, so I'll just go to this material and I'll see the stock available. Okay, MMB, pass this material and execute. Okay, you can see something different compared to other material. So other material, you can see how when you receive a goods with this plant and store location, you can see the stock like this, right? But here you can see the batch numbers. So there are two batches got generated for each lot which we received recently, and this is a bottle which has batches. So first batch with this number, second batch with this number. So even you can go with the goods issue, or you can clear the stock as per the batch, which may have some expiry date or some shelf life expiry date, SLED. Lot of things are there that you are considering for the material. Then that batch is mandatory to be maintained. So it is not for all the material you have to maintain the batch, only for the specific batches. Like if you consider any food related things, or any chemical, or any kind of expiry date is there for any material. So such kind of material we will maintain the batches. Example, you have take a bread or milk, right? Bread has it will have only 5 days, 7 days expiry. So whenever you have a stock, so that need to be cleared first, which is first out, first in first out, that process is there. So the batch number will be there, or expiry date will be there. Accordingly, that will be dispatched to the customer, and that will be consumed like that. Okay, now I will create one scenario, like how this batch will generate and all. I'll create one PO. Okay, the mandatory thing is to be maintained is like checkbox in the metal master, and there will be a setting in the backend for the batch number generation, whether it is an internal or external batch number. That I'll show you the like by going through the transaction called MSE3N. Okay, so once let me create first PO, and how we generate the batch and all I'll show once. Okay, so you can refer the PO which is already there, and quickly we can create a replica of that.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Dhanush.
Sir, can you give little more info about like why it's used like in a business perspective, like why we do this batch management?
So I explained something right now. What is
Yeah,
that?
yeah, little more info.
Little more you want. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, see, batch means what you are going to consider. Okay, some manufacturing is happening on today. Okay, today is what, 2nd of Saturday. Okay, so supplier manufactures something and he or she supply to you, right? So they have their own batch. Okay, every production line, if that is specifically batch is required, and it is like a consumable part, or it is something has some expiry date, or it has to be used very early kind of, right? There we can maintain the shelf life of the material, and I will give more information in the slide also, in the screen also, by going through the metal master batch details and all, right? So some of the field you can maintain, and that can be referred anytime from the user end. Okay, see, tracking part, vendor has their own batch, then you want to follow the same batch number, you can do that also. Or whenever you receive the goods from the supplier and you want to create your own batch for your tracking purpose, then you can create your own, and you can release that batches which is received first. That batch has to be removed first, then you issue the goods for that goods from that batch only. Example, you imagine there will be 100 quantity received today, or maybe 200 quantity. In that 200 quantity, they have manufactured in a different batches. Okay, so 30 will be one batch, 40 will be one batch, and 20 will be one batch. Okay, so like that they will manufacture and you supply, but you ordered as a 100 quantity as a bulk. Okay, so how you differentiate? When you receive the stock 100 number, do you receive all 100 as a single batch? No, you split it into a 40, 30, 20, and each lot which you're going to create, okay, of same PO number, purchase order is same, but only the quantity which you received of different batches. So you can differentiate and you can receive the goods accordingly by generating the different batch number for that 3 lots.
Okay. So mainly in storage location there will be different batches. So
Yeah,
when they receive the goods, we keep that goods in a separate batches, right?
no, not like that. Store location will not have any batches ready
Okay.
made. Okay.
Okay.
When you do the GR, it will generate. That's why I wanted to show that scenario. When I show it, right, you will get more clarity. See,
Okay. Okay.
you're expecting something before doing it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
let me run
Got
this
you. Got you.
PO and then create PO. Then when I do the GR, before and after screen, I'll show you in MMB. So you'll understand more better than that instead of explaining as a theory part.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now see, I'm going to create this. Okay, it is asking for the store location, which store location you're going to store this. Okay, I'm going to select this 001 and see here 10 number I'm going to purchase, or I can say 50 number I'm going to purchase from the supplier. I'm going to check it, no messages, and save it. Okay, now this is the another PO which we have raised with the supplier. Okay, then I will give a scenario to you. Okay, this 100 is there, right? So you imagine 50 is from one batch and 30 is from one batch and 20 is from one batch. These he supply, like supplier is going to supply all these goods to you, but how you going to manage for each lot with a different batch number. Okay, first I'll give this before screenshot and after screenshot. Execute. Now we have already these batches in the system. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do the GR for the new purchase order, which is this. Okay, I'll just manage to have a bigger size. Okay. Okay. So now I'll go back to GR. So material got received. I'm going to do GR for that. I go. Okay. Enter this PO number. Why there is a total quantity is 50. Okay, so totally only 50 we entered, not 100. I'll just change this to 50 is the total ordered. I'll make it 20, 15, and 15. These three are the different batches they have manufactured and they have supplied. So here I can change it here. The quantity which I received. See, there is a even you can see the conversion. Okay, UN and each. Okay, so unit of entry is like 50, but when you are keeping in the storage keeping unit is converting as a 0.5 like that. So even you can see the screenshot, so which you can see showing 0.100 like that, right? So conversion factor they have applied while ordering the material. It is like a UN. If you go to purchase order, okay, the ordering is like a UN. Okay, order of unit, but when it is a store keeping activity, okay, there you can see the quantity is maintained as a 0.5 as a each. This is a conversion thing is maintained in the system. Now I want to keep only 20 quantity, okay, which is of one batch. Okay, here it will convert automatically. Okay, 20 means 0.200. So batch will generate here automatically. Now it is not there. Okay, system will populate or system will generate the next batch. Already we have got two batches generated in the system, which is 790 and 791, and this is started from 1 2 3 like that. The number range has given in the backend in the system like this way, this 10-digit number. And now I'm going to generate. Now I check this item, okay, and check it. Then system will propose a new batch number of 792. Okay, and system also show that warning that out of 50 you're only receiving 20 and 30 is still deficit. That's okay. The storekeeper will understand, okay, this is the one batch he's going to receive, and just click on okay and post it. Okay, now this material document got posted. If you go back and see the MMB stock, right, then you can see the 20 number which we received as SKU is 0.200. So you can see the batch number generated in the system. Now if I receive other stocks, quickly I'll do it. I'll not waste much time. I'll go with the PO number and the quantity. I'll go with the 15 number, enter item, okay, check, okay, then post. Okay, again I'll go with the same PO, enter batch 15 here, item, okay. See, now you can see quantity is ordered 50 and GR quantity is 35. Now it is the last one, 15 we are going to do, that is check, okay, and post. If you want to see the display this, you can display the material document number like this display, and number will populate here, enter, and you can see the batches in the mega screen also. You just click on batch and you can able to see the batch number. If you click on this classification, then you're able to see the batch detailed information, like this is the batch of material, which plant, which location, what is the class type, and what details you can see here, basic data 1 and 2. You can maintain the date of manufacture, you can maintain the SLD date, you can maintain all these things, and vendor, which vendor is supplying, and what was the last goods received with this vendor, okay, and batch status, whether it is unrestricted use or it's a batch restricted use kind of. You can choose this radio button in the change option. Okay, there is option, there is a T code called MSC. 1N to create batches manually, and 2N is for changing the batches details here. For example, if I enter this material, batch, and plant, right, you can go and maintain the data of manufacture. Okay, this is a manufacturing date is like the 29th of September. Okay, back date you cannot put, just imagine second is it is manufactured, and just maintain this data manufacture, and you can maintain the shelf life expiry. Example, it is going to expire in next 30 days, then you can maintain the expiry, like okay, I have selected November, to select the October month only. Okay, like this, if you have a expiry date, you can maintain the expiry date also in the batch. Okay, now batch got changed. So when I go to MMB and see that posting and all, right, see it is populating automatically last batch which I posted. If you want to see only this details, just execute, so it will show only that batch details. Don't get confused then, okay, well, what about other batches? Okay, so then you just remove this batch number and then execute this. You can see all the batches available here. Okay, whenever you goods issue you are going to do, then it will ask the batch. Example, I go and do goods issue. Okay, goods issue here. Okay, enter. It is asking for the reservation. I can use purchase order. Okay, this is not having any details. I should go with the material document. Let's see. Okay, I'll put this material document, but this is not a proper one. If I have order details only, I can check with other option. Okay, so other goods issue other, and I enter this material here. Okay, and when I enter this goods issue, so this is asking where, from which plant. Okay, when I choose the plant details like 1000, okay, and the location, just a minute, which is the plant, that one, okay, 1000 ABC, and store location 0001. Okay, now when I entered this plant and store location, okay, then it is automatically, this batch field is coming. So normally if it is not batch managed material, then this tab will not come at all in the GR time or GI time, wherever you consider. Okay, so now you have to choose the batch number, which batch you are going to select first for the goods issue. That the storekeeper who is going to issue should know. He can look into the label or also system, or he can go with the like here he can choose the class also, which class the batch is there. Okay, so material, there are many batches are there. Example, if I take this batch, okay, so this batch will show all the details like, okay, what is the characteristics and all. Okay, but I have to go with batches of the material, not with the classes. Then you should click on the batches for plant material, batches for material, like that. I just click on this and I enter this material from material, and it will show all the batches available in the system. So these many batches are there, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. So the storekeeper knows about the series, which is the initially like latest, like old batch number is the to be removed first. So just click on this and he will issue the stock, how much number is required, 10, like that. Okay, 10 number means it will take from the SKU. Okay, then that can be issued. Okay, but here it will ask for the GL account cost center. If you know the cost center GL account for the 201 moment type, which is for the we are issuing this material for the cost center or particular anything you are going to consume, right? Then you should enter the which is the GL account, which is the cost center for that particular cost center, then you can issue it. Okay, but as of now I don't have any information about the GL account cost center. Or if you want to know also, you can go to MB51. Okay, and here you just remove the material plant, remove, and here you just put moment type 201 and just execute at least for a month data from last month to till this date. Whatever moment is there in the system, you can use that record. Example, there are 201 posting happened, 15 number, 10 number. So we can use that plant, that details. Example, see, this is the ABC 1000 and this standard, right? I can use this GL account. Let me show one process of issuing the goods and how this batch will show. Okay, I'll choose this 2300. Now I'll go back to MIGO goods issue, material, quantity, where. So I'll choose a batch. Okay, so now I go back to this account assignment and I'll copy the details here. Cost center, enter, then check it. So it is showing some deficit of, because I am entering some number which is very small. Okay, so I should enter like a small quantity as a 1. It is in a point, right? So I should enter some 0.100 like that, or I should enter let's see, because that is conversion part, it was done very badly. Okay, even I am difficult to manage that because SKU is showing some, see, deficit of stock 0.900, because stock is available with this batch is only some 0.100. Okay, if I go back to here,
point one, sir. Okay.
yeah, let's try with 0.1, but 0.1, when I enter this unit of entry, it will change something. See, input must
Format.
be format. Yeah,
Okay.
that cannot, because that is the problem. Like when you do that conversion, that is not right method. See, when I go here, the stock is available now only for this batch is 0.100. Okay, only I can issue less than that. Okay, better we can do for the other material, and you can create some batch management thing, and you just try out. If you have any problem when you're managing, just prerequisite is just you have to click on the batch management. That's it. Create one material and go to purchasing view. Okay, just unselect all this. Okay, just you maintain this batch, click OK, tick it, then go and create PO, and then you do the GR, then this number will generate. Let's do one process. Okay, quickly. All are okay to create one scenario on the batch management side?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll create one scenario here. I choose mechanical industry, engineering, then material. So many materials are there, material type, because people create just all the material type here, which is not even necessary. Okay, where is ROH? Okay, so I'll go with quickly. Easily I can create data. Okay, so coil, piece, enter, dash. Okay, I'm going to choose the valuation class, price. Okay, here in the purchasing view, I'll go and check this batch and just save it. Okay, this material got generated here. Okay, now I'm going to create a PO for that quickly. 21 and create organization data 1000. Okay, plant 1000, and I choose the vendor 1000. Okay, we can do 100 piece. Price, it is asking 10. Store location. Okay, so quickly I have created one PO which is batch managed. Okay, now I'll save this PO. Now I'll show you the stock first before, because it is completely fresh and we have not received any stock in the system. When I enter this material, and if I execute here, right, it will show just on order stock is the 100 number is there. On order stock means PO is there. Now I'll go to MyGo and I receive goods receipt here. Okay, so quantity wise, what I'll do, I'll just do based on the batch which I received, right? I'm going to receive 50, and it is asking for the batch. Okay, item okay, and check. Okay, it is taking next batch which is linked in the backend, and then post it. So received 50 number. Now quickly I'll receive other number. How much is pending here? Quantity 100 is ordered and 50 is received. Now again one batch we received. Just imagine different date, okay? Not on the same date. And post it. Okay, sorry. Quickly, I'll just move on. The same process, right? Class is 20. Item, okay. Check. Okay, creating batch, then post it. Okay, all the batches received. I'll go back to MMB. If I execute here, you can see 3 batches received, 95, 96, 97. Now I'll go back. Example, if they want to issue goods to a cost center or maybe sales order or any order, or maybe for transfer posting from one plant to another plant, whatever transaction the storekeeper is doing, then they should know which batch to be issued first. Okay, I'll go here, material, quantity. So they want to remove now some issue, something 20 number from the batch. Okay, where 1000 0001 from this store location, this plant they want to remove what's issue. Then batch is there, so you can choose batch from here. Not required to go to again MMB and all, not required. You can, storekeeper can use from this entry. You can choose this batch. Then going with the account assignment, use this cost center and check it. Everything is okay. Then post. Okay, material document number also will get changed because goods issue has different number range and goods receipt has different number range. So you can see the different number for the 201 moment type. Now go back to MMB. Sorry, this screen is not working. I think I'll close this and I'll go to MMB. Execute here. So stock. Okay. So where is it? Not posted. Material is same only, right? I think it got closed. One second. Refresh. What happened? So I have posted. I think that material document number is not got stored in the table level. Let me check this. Okay, see, I have done a posting of that issue, goods issue, but somewhere that data not got stored in the table level. Okay, that
Sir,
is a
storage location is same, sir. That's why I think.
no, not like that. Store location should be same only because stock is this. See, stock is available in the plant 1000 and store location 0001. From there only we are issuing the goods, right, for the cost center. It should be same only, right?
Okay.
So only problem is like I'll show you that problem. There is some problem with the number ranges. Someone removed in the backend. I'll go and show you that. Okay. So example, I'm going to issue some 20 number from the plant this location this assignment this. Okay. Immediately I should display. If I display means that data got saved in the backend in the table level. Example, I see everything is entered. Check OK. See, it is showing OK in the front end, and also when you post also, right, it is showing document posted. See, material document posted as 20 number, right?
Yes, sir.
Immediately what you should do is you should go to display mode. When you display, and that 20 number whichever document is going to display now. Okay, now it is done properly. Okay, so quantity you can see this is a different 20 is a material document which is showing that is different compared to the whatever we have done. See, this is something different, 561 moment type, Necon assignment. So there is a problem with the backend setting. Okay, go to SPRO. And I should recall, okay, material management. inventory management and physical inventory. Under this node, under material management, inventory management. So here you can see number assignment. Okay, so under number assignment, you can see a defined number assignment for material and the physical inventory document. So you have to execute here, and you should see the groups here. Okay, so we should check the WA. WE is for goods receipt. We have a separate number and see. If you see here, material documents for goods receipt, the WE. If I open this, okay, number range is what? 03 is the number range for goods receipt. If I come back and see the interval, so 03, okay, contains with the respect to the year. It's here 2021, we have this range. Okay, the latest document which we have done today might be this list, this only. If you see, wait, I will show that 1429, right? If you go with MB 51, if I pass this material with the moment type 101, remove the vendor and execute. Okay, you can see the number material document number is 1419 1420 1421. So this is picked up from the here. So can you see this series? 1419 1420 1429. So 10 number already predefined before only, before posting the GR. Now for the GI, for the goods issue, that is not done properly. So I have to link WA to the proper number range. Okay, there is no WA also. Let me check this. See, one is there, WA is there. If I click on this, if I check the number range for this WA, okay, 20 is the number range for the WA. Okay, I hope you guys are following me. Okay, WA is 20. Then if I come back here and see intervals, okay, for the 20 intervals in the bottom, okay, here you can see number ranges already got exhausted. Are you getting my point? Already 20 to 30 they have maintained, but already 29 is done, means this is got exhausted. Somewhere system is creating different number in the front end. This is called critical issue. Okay, this is happening user like front end, they are able to post it and number is generating, but when they come back and see, there is no material document. It will lead a bigger issue, right? There are many plants are there, many like users are there. If they do that mistake, like this is a mistake done by some configuration in the backend, number range is not right, then it is a problem. So for that, I should shift into this number range. See, 459 series into 999. There are, you can create some lakhs of movements. Okay, so I will link that WA into different group. I'll go to here groups. Okay, so now WE is for goods receipt, so they don't want to confuse with the number range. I don't want to combine with WE the WA, but I'll check other groups. Example, I'll see here. Okay, some number range for material document for a bright com something is there. I'll check this group. Okay, and I'll see this is 19, number range is 19 for this group. Okay, bright com is a 19. Okay, I'll go back and see the intervals. 19 is good to take. Yeah, it's not good because again it is going to close somewhere. Okay, I'll come back and see somewhere here groups. It is little tedious job. Okay, because there are many groups are there. I'll check this one. 11 is there. First I'll see here. 11 is good to take. 11 also not good because already few numbers got done. Okay, 25 is the good one. Let's check here intervals. Sorry for that, because many people create a lot of groups and that we have to check. Let's check this. 17 and this one 22. I think last is the I can check with the last 25 is here somewhere. Some PI document, something is there, or this number. 27 is there. And this group is 26. This group is 25. Okay. I can rename this. This is the number ranges for goods issue. I'll just go here, ZMMB1, right? I will come back and I'll go to groups. Okay, I'll rename now. So it is very easy to go and identify. Okay, open this, edit this. This is number ranges for goods issue to cost center or something, whatever. You can use this number ranges for the goods issue part. Okay, I'm going to save this. Okay, come back. Now I'm going to link with the WA. So where is WA? So WA is down, I think. Okay, let me scroll down. Okay, here it is WA. I am going to shift this group into the goods issue, this group. How to do that? Click on this and go to element group. And here you can choose the number range. So sorry, see here also you can see, okay, easily. Okay, numbers you can see by going with this. I forgot that step. So always come and see here, each group number ranges will be here. Just choose this 25. And now this is moved into 25. Okay, I'll come back, come down and show you. Okay, WA is the number ranges for goods issue. I'll save it, and even I'll show you the number ranges, which is for goods issue, which is 4-5 series. Okay, this is the number ranges. So when I issue the goods, then you can see that number will generate. Okay, I'll go back to MyGo. Goods issue. Material. Enter quantity 20 numbers. Where plant. Location. I think you guys got more information today apart from this also. Okay, batch and account assignment, cost center. You learned how to handle number ranges for goods receipt and goods issue also. Different number ranges you can maintain the background. Okay, check it. Okay, then post it. Okay, now you observe what number range will come. See, you got this number range 45900000120. Okay, this is the number which is next to the old number. Okay, now you can display here. Okay, display immediately and enter, and you can see the batch which is picked up here, and you can classify the batch also. If you have a different batches and all, right, you can put classification, and maybe in next session I'm going to tell more about how you can classify the batch with the color. Example, you have a 4 colors you received, like a black, white, green, blue material, which you want to receive as a color wise. Then how you can choose the color in the screen. Okay, when you receive the goods, then you can choose the batches with respect to the color. Example, phone, you are going to receive of different colors of same brand, same features, everything is same, only color is different. So that scenario I'm going to show you, because data is not created yet in the system. Once it is ready, I can present it very easily. Okay, now if I go back and see the movements in the MMB, execute, it should get reduced. Issue, because 100 was the total quantity. Now I issued 20 number to the cost center, but you cannot see the movement here, but you can go with this metal movements and you can see the movement of 201 20 piece. And if you want to see the which batch is consumed, that you can go and see the material document and see the batch number. That's it. Okay, so we have covered return PO and batch management process, like end user level, and even some number ranges and some detail I have covered today. So next session, what I'll do is I will talk about how this batch management number ranger will pick up in the backend automatically. And then how to classify the batches classification, like if it is a color, black, white, blue, red. Okay, that kind of materials are there which you are going to receive. Color, then how you can classify in the metal master, how you can go and do the classification. There is an option called classification tab is there. You guys never explored it, that we are going to check it for the batch next time. Okay, then I'll show some of the configuration in the backend for the batch. Okay, I'm not going to say too many things like LIFO, FIFO, and there are many things other than the batch determination, but I will show you some basic information which you should know. But later in future, when you get exposure to real time and all right, that you can find more real time process that you can explore. Okay, so all are okay with the session? Any questions do you have?
Question, I have one doubt.
Yes, go ahead.
So, for example, for the first batch, we have the material quantity is 50,
Okay,
but we have to issue the goods 60 quantity.
okay, goods issue
Okay.
should be 60.
60, yeah.
What would be your answer?
That's the only.
What do you feel when you have a
Like
stock is this much and you want to issue the goods issue 60, how the system will behave?
in this case, first we have to issue the goods 50 quantity from the first batch, and
Mhm.
then we can goods issue the remaining 10 quantity from the next second batch.
That's it,
Like
that's it, you have answer.
yeah,
Simple.
but you know,
50 you can
but
receive from here, 10 you can receive from here, issue from here, sorry.
okay. So is there any way can we move the quantity between the batches from first batch to second
Yeah,
batch?
you can transfer. I will show that also. That is very good question. See, issue part you are very clear, but transfer of stock one stock to another stock, you not be you're not sure. I will show that example. See, now you have a 30 number here, okay,
Yeah.
30 here, 30, 20 here, but you can balance like by moving this all into this or something. I'll just try to transfer that. Simple, same like transfer posting, nothing else. Go here, my go, it takes transfer posting. You know, right, how this 311 will happen?
Yeah.
311. Okay, so storage location to store location, material I'm going to pick up. Okay, I'll just copy from here. The plan 1000 0001. Okay, see now. Normally, if it is non-batch managed, means that batch will not come. You would have observed. Normal
Right.
311 or 301, whichever moment you are doing plan to plant or store location, this will not come. So here you can mention you have batch of supplying batch will be. You can say this is my supplying batch 795. Okay, receiving batch will be. But in real time, it should not happen. Okay, because you have a proper batches, right? So just I'm showing some scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, example. So like now, okay, so this is the store location. Now you have a batch. Okay, now I want to transfer to another store location. I don't know whether I have another location. If not, it will not allow. Let me check quantity or delivery come. Okay, I should enter the quantity, how much, 10 piece. Okay, check it. Okay, document is okay. I'm going to post. Okay, post it, because that another location also it is possible to transfer. I'm going back here and I refreshing this. Okay, can you see this now?
Yeah.
Okay, 10 number got transferred as a different batch. I just entered 000 to something. So you can do like that. And if you have multiple store location also, example, you have a 0001 now. Now you have another location 0002. Okay, you want to transfer this material batch to another store location also, you can transfer. Just choose what batch number, where to transfer, which location. The same transfer posting only 311, 301 and all, right? You do whatever process, same process only. Okay, but you cannot change the batch number and all. That is I don't know much. Like if you want to change now completely this batch to 798, okay, that and all we should think how to go and uh, completely delete this or remove this. That is, once you receive the stock with that batch number, you can reverse it. What is the example you got now? 20 number, right? With some material movement. So what you can do, you can reverse that. Okay, that to get reversed the stock. Then you can receive the goods again with a different batch. Now example, see, this is a 795. Okay, I'll do that scenario also. What is the moment happened here? Material moments. Okay, 20 number. Okay, we got 50 number, right? What I'll do, I'll reverse this document. The stock is like how much is there? Okay, I'll try to reverse MBST, or I can go directly in the MyGo only, because don't get confused. MyGo and cancel. Enter this material document. Okay, quantity is showing 50, right? See, if you have a 50 number, you can directly reverse, but it is not allowing you to now reverse because some number we have transformed. Let's see. And I check this. See, only we have a 30 number. Directly you cannot reverse, but you can do a return. For example, you take this material. Okay, go with MyGo and you return this stock. Return delivery. Enter the material document. Here you can change 30 instead of 50. Mention 30 and batch is there already. And check it. Item okay. Okay, moment type it is asking, which is the reason why you are returning the stock. You can choose here, maybe damaged, poor quality or something. Okay, can check it. They can see it is asking. It is showing benefits of BA understood to use 10 fees. Reliance this. Okay.
No, we have issued the goods to the cost center, right? There.
That's why.
That's why we are not able. But we have to reverse
No, not records. See, you can go to the MMB and I can return only 20 number. See, now it is how much stock is there? 20 is there. Na? I will return 20. 20 is the defect one. Okay. So 10 is the good one. We have consumed to the cost center, but this is defective. I'm going to return this one 20 and I can post it. So now what happens if you go back and refresh this, right? So this will be 0. 795 completely it will go from the system, and you want to receive again. Okay, you just MyGo and then cancel. Okay, this number, enter, and in the batch you can try to change this. Okay, I'll make it 780, but it is not possible. Cancellation time you cannot do, but you can do again receive time. You can go and do the receive goods receipt. Goods receipt. You can try with the PO. I don't think this will work. Let's try. This is the PO, right? Okay. Because we have returned through a return delivery some number. See, 20 number is there because that is a reference, right? So here you can try one thing, like by changing the batch number. If you want to enter some like 890 something batch number and all, right? You can change like this. Item okay, check, then post. So same, like whatever we reversed, now we have received by doing that process, and new batch we received, which is 890 with 20 number. Okay.
Yep.
Any other questions?
Sir, if we maintain any expiry date in batch management, we can issue that goods. Sir. It will show in system after expiry date.
That I'm not sure. We need to check, like when we maintain example. Okay, let's try that also. This is the material. Okay, batch number, right? We'll go to MSc 2N and I'll change this batch. Hold on, I'll do that scenario. We have another. Oh, already time up. Okay, no problem. I'll just run this scenario. Okay, MMB execute. Okay, I'll change this batch as a expiry date. Okay, 796. I'll mention SLED as like today. Today's expiry date. I'll save this. Changing batch done. Now I'll try to go and do the goods issue. Okay, my go. Good question. Okay, I'll try to do the goods issue here. Other quantity material I'll enter here. I'll take the quantity, like what is this, stock available 796. I'll issue 10 number. If I enter 40, it will show deficit. Okay, stock is not there, like that 40 number. Enter the plant, store location, then batch I'll choose 796. Okay, check it. Okay, it is not showing anything, but somewhere that setting to be done. I think if it is expiry date is like I'll check whether I can do a old date MSc2N. Here I can maintain. Okay, already it's locked. I'll close this. Maintain like old date. Okay, I cannot do a old dot. I can try with 110 SLED. Okay, then that's it. Okay, save it. Go to my go. Quantity material. Where? Okay, then batch. It should come here in the batch only, some SLED date and all, but it is not showing. Some setting will be there. I'm not sure how to do that. Let's see. And just keep that open. If it is SLED like like it is over already, it is expired, then it should not allow you to issue the goods to a cost center, right?
Sir, in the batch, go to this one, sir, for searching. We don't know batch number.
That you can search. See, you can search here. That will give you the list of batch number, but that will not show you the
Yes.
expiry. Example,
Okay.
see, these many batches are there, but we have maintained no expiry date for this. I say yesterday, 110, but it is not showing up in the MyGo screen.
Correct.
Maybe in
Correct.
the if you maintain before batch and you receive the goods, right, that time it will show an error. That I can show once. Let's see. This is the SLED is like 1. Okay, let's try to receive the goods. Okay, MyGo goods receipt. Okay, material is this. I'll give other material quantity 10. Add this assignment, this partner. Wait, I'll check the partner. So So batch, I'll try to put this. Okay. It is locked. I'll come back. Okay, I'll just come back here. Okay, see here. In this part, na receive time, it will show what is the SLAD self life expiry for this batch and all. It will show yesterday's date and all. But issue time, that screen is not showing in the issue goods issue. That you have to check by going. The user should go and check the batch number manually by going with MSC3N. Okay, by like this clicking, it will show you the SLAD manually, but not in the goods issue screen. I hope it is clear for you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, because normally what we do is while receiving the goods only, we will check the SLAD, right? Self life expiry date. But when it is issuing to the some cost center, it is internal thing, right? You can go and see the batch number like this, and you can see the SLAD. If it is good, then you can issue the goods to a cost center or some other sale order.
Okay, sir.
You have to educate a business user. That's it. Okay. Clear? Okay. Good question. I got few. Any other question related to batch management process which we have conducted today, and also returns PO? I think it is very clear for all, right? Next, tomorrow we have in the evening. Okay, I will tell you the time at what time I conduct. That time I'll try to create some data for batch management, some process which I told, right? This I'm going to maintain. Then I'll try to create quota arrangement which is requested. Okay, quota arrangement, then service procurement process. Okay, this can be covered, I think, in 1.5 hours time. Okay, then. So if there is no questions, maybe we can close it. So have a nice
Sir,
way.
I have one question.
Yes, yes.
Can we send material from one batch to another?
Can you send material
One batch to another.
batch to another batch? Okay. So in what perspective, like what business scenario you are keeping in mind by you are just asking this requirement, like one batch to another, because you have got one batch. Okay. So that batch should be consumed, right? You are transferring one batch to other location, other plant to this location. That you can do. You can change also. You can change the number also. Already I shown that, right? If you go here,
Yes,
I shown one batch. I changed as 002. It was like, okay, sorry, I'll come back. I changed this 0002. I did not receive the stock, right? I transferred from a different batch to this new batch, 10 number. Okay. You can transfer from one location to another location, also one plant to another plant also. And if you want to change this stock, if you want to completely remove this, means you can transfer to other batch also, or you can return and you can get it. See, you have to understand the real-time scenario. Simply like not to play with the numbers, batch numbers. So why you have to change the batch number and what reason? Normally, whenever you change anything, you have to give proper details also, right? What is the reason? And you will be seeing that this batch is going to expire some date, and suddenly you go and change the batch number and you just adjust it. It will be a problem. Audit time they may ask how you change this batch to this batch. It was expired, right? You should make it a scrap. You should throw it out, not to sell outside for the customer. Okay, it is possible. You can do you can play with the numbers, or you can do a batch number change and all. But some organization, it is restricted, like they'll not allow you to do the changes in the batch number to batch number and all. Okay, so better understand the concept, what you want, what exactly required. Accordingly, you can do the activity action in the SAP system.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. You guys try create multiple store location under one plan and receive the stock for one location, then try to transfer one location to another location and return the stock from other location to a vendor. So how that works and all, right? You just try all the active actions. There are many scenarios you can run with this batches and all. Even I want to handle some serial number thing also, but somewhere I have to find the serial number process, serial number management in SAP. Okay, I may take some time for this also. I will do one end-to-end scenario for serial number management. This is all advanced level of knowledge sharing. So for your level, I don't think should have all this detailed information. Okay. Majorly like 2-3 year experience as a consultant, they should know all these things detailed in depth. Okay. Any other questions?
Sir, this one mass uploading and mass replacement.
Mass uploading already I released video in the YouTube. You
Okay.
can refer that. I have mentioned for the purchase order mass upload process, and for the material master recently, yeah, I think Dhanush requested material mass upload or deletion of field
Okay.
or client level deletion. Some requirement asked. Okay, that also I'll keep an Word file. So our guy who's that Prashant can prepare data for material mass upload, client level deletion and all. You can prepare some data. Okay, you can present.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay then. Good day. We'll catch up tomorrow evening. I will set the time at what time we can connect. Okay. Chalo then. Bye.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Bye bye, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye. Yeah. No problem. Okay. Bye.
Bye.